Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm going to talk to you about, I've got a couple of things, but really we're going through rain or shine, but I had an aha moment yesterday on the difference between your why and your vision. So you're not going to want to miss this. It's the thing that made me get out of bed today. And so as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? If you're reading the book, let me know that you're reading the book. I'd love to know how it's going. We are going through chapter 22, 23, 24 today. So if you're brand new to the page, post new below. Thanks for liking the Keto Mom page. Our hope is to inspire you, to encourage you, to guide you, to give you tips and tricks along your journey. There is no expectation of perfect here. There's only the expectation of taking action. And if you take action on the things that you learn, you will get to where you want to go. It just takes time, consistency, effort, the grit that you have inside you to get what you want, right? So where are you tuning in from? How is it's Friday for me. Some of you on the other side of the world, it is Saturday, I think. So I want to know, how are you doing? How are your goals going? How is your day? Did you know that when you write, you invite? Have you guys ever heard that? Like when you write down your goals, when you write down, even when you comment things, when you, if you've ever heard me speak or talk, if you're not brand new here, we talk about the power of our words, and your words have power. It's biblical. It's in the Bible, right? Your words have the power of life and death. And also when you write things down, it invites things into your life. So I love to read. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about. Number one, I this morning did not want to get out of bed. Have you guys ever laid in bed, hit the snooze? I had about 5 minutes before my workout was going to start because my husband will start without me. He'll give me a hard time the rest of the day. So I woke up and I laid in bed, and in my mind, you guys, this is the power of your mind and how it can play tricks on you. I battled my mind for at least 10 minutes. Hold on one second. Lulu, come here. I battled my mind for at least 10 minutes. And I told myself, it's fine. I've worked out all week. It's not a big deal. I can sleep in. Hold on. Ranger, come. Ranger. My dogs, let me tell you, they are driving me crazy. Rocky and Ranger, quiet, please. My dogs are crazy, and my children should be up taking care of them. So, where was I? Oh, the power of your mind. The power of your mind. I wanted to stay in bed. I wanted to hit the snooze button. Everything in my mind said, you're fine. It's not a big deal. You'll eat fine. Like, you don't have to work out. Maybe I need some sleep. My sleep is important. And I kept saying, no, yes, I'm going to get up. No, I'm not. I rolled over. Oh, my bed is so comfy, right? And then I had a thought. I was on a team Zoom last night with our team. I love our team. I love our community. It was a business call. And in that, one of my friends, Danny, shared an incredible different way to look at your why and to look at your vision. Oftentimes we'll say, what is your why and why are you here? What is going to keep you going, right? And I think people correlate their why and their vision as one and the same. So y'all, the noises. My husband's computer is ringing. His phone is connected to his computer and he's on a tractor. It will stop in a second. But your vision and your why are, we think the same. What is your vision? What are you going after? What is your why? What's getting you out of bed? All of those things. And my friend Danny last night said, she heard it from somebody else, and I don't remember who. She said, your why isn't so much what's getting you out of bed, or your why isn't what's driving you to get what you want, but your why is the past of what you don't want anymore. Like, what was that? What your why should be, I don't want what it felt like before. I don't want to feel what it felt like 30 pounds heavier. I remember that. For me, the reason I got out of bed is because I remembered that if I don't get out of bed, my why was I don't want to feel behind the rest of my day. I don't want to get mad at myself for not working out because I remember what that feels like. I don't want to get up the same time my kids do and be 3 steps behind all day. I wouldn't have done this live. I wouldn't have read my book. I wouldn't have gotten a shower. I actually have something super incredible that I am going to do today that I will share with you in a story later this afternoon if it happens. I'm really excited. But your why is something that you need to remember how you felt in the past so that you don't do it again. Your vision is where you're going. Your why is like, I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be behind. I don't want, does that make sense? Does this make sense? So like, if you feel like your why isn't strong enough, like we're creating vision. Where do you want to go? And remember how you felt not doing this, and hopefully you will get up. So I instantly, my mind for a second said, no way. There's no way I want to feel behind. I don't want to get frustrated. I don't want to be a crabby mom. I don't want to miss my live. I don't want to be 3 steps behind. I hate that feeling. So while I might be tired, I'm going to get up, and I worked out. I took a shower. I read my book. I'm here because I battled the mind. I remembered the why, and I'm moving forward to different goals, right? And so I just thought it was an incredible way to look at it. And so if you have to look at the pain of the past to get your butt up and move forward, then do that so that you don't go back to where you were. I hate being behind. I hate feeling like I'm 3 steps behind. So that got me up this morning. Just thought I would share that. I thought it was a great little, like, oh, I love that. So real quick, we're going to go through chapters 23, 24, 25. And I'll just say, that's what I was going to share with you, is he talks about climbing a mountain. He talks about if you're a mountain climber, he talks about going through frustrations in life in this first chapter, chapter 22. And it's so funny. He talks about a mountain climber and how they have to experience the difficulties and the frustrations. He said, we experience that before we get out of bed. And I was like, yeah, we sure do. Except for I conquered it. So there's no frustration here. So he just tells a story. He talks about going through challenges. And at the end, he says, savor your daily hardships. And I wrote the battlefield of the mind. Don't forget, right? Because in those moments when you, like I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating that I didn't let my mind win. And I got up. So savor your daily hardships. I just think, remember where you're going. Your challenges are there for a reason. You're going to come out better and stronger on the other side. Chapter 23 talks about having a dead battery in your car. And the outcome of that, he really just says, who are you depending on? Where is your encouragement coming from? He talks a lot about God in the book, which I love. So he talks about just leaning on God. But where is your encouragement coming from, and not having a dead battery and making sure you are refueling your battery? How do you refuel yourself? That would be a great question. So oftentimes, people will say, I'm an extrovert. I'm an introvert. I refuel this way. I have to go read. I have to be by myself. You want to know how I refuel? I love to be with people. I am an extrovert. My husband would say, do you ever have quiet time? I'm working on it. When he says I meditate, I say I meditate in my sleep, because for me to be quiet is not very often. I love to be with people. My kids are the same way. When we have people over all day, people will leave and they'll go, who's coming over next? We're going to be here as a family. I love people, and that fuels me. Some people need to read a book. Now, I will tell you, if I get frustrated or irritated throughout the day, if I go and listen to a podcast or read a book, 100% it gets my mindset right. But you have to know what recharges you. You can't let your battery drain and then not be recharged. You can't give, I'm sure you've heard this, you can't give out of an empty cup, right? So if you don't have stuff to give, you can't give to other people. So you got to make sure that you're refueling yourself. Chapter 24. It says, bend reality. I have to remember what he said on this. Oh, I know. He says, if you have a big enough, exciting dream, one that causes you to take action toward it every day, you can bend your reality to match your vision. And oftentimes I think, he says, a goal isn't big enough to get you to where you want to go. You've got to have a solid dream, something that burns within inside your soul. What do you want? What are you going to go after? Desire is the secret to bending reality. And so you have a reality right now, but you see where you want to go, your vision, but you've got to have a big enough desire to get you to where you want to go. So, you know what's crazy is this Keto Mom page, mainly I'm on Facebook. My Keto Mom Facebook page was actually born out of a dream. My husband was doing the keto diet. I started drinking ketones. I went to bed one night. I woke up, and no joke, I had a dream that we started the Keto Mom page. You guys, I didn't understand. I had never eaten anything green in my life. I did not eat vegetables. At that time, I still binged on Debbie snacks every night. And I remember waking up, and this is a part of taking action when you feel like you're supposed to do something, right? Not even in your health, but like, are you supposed to call somebody or do something or write a book or take action on an entrepreneurial idea, something with your kids or your marriage, relationships, finances, whatever. I woke up and I had this dream, and I told my husband, I think I'm supposed to start a Keto Mom Facebook page. I had this dream, and I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but if we're going to start this journey as a family, clearly other people are going to want to do the same thing with their family, or they're going to want to know what we're doing. So I just said, babe, can you start me the page and I'll just start talking? And we started the page, and fast forward almost 6 years, we're almost to 1 million people. That's crazy. That is our goal. Why? I don't know. It's just fun. My goal is by December to have 1 million people on the page. So if you want to share, that would be awesome. And I'll tell you this, as a little girl, like this to me is more than just keto. This to me is more than just even sharing ketones. I always had a dream as a little girl, and the only thing that I could see in the dream, and I would have it over and over again, was me walking out on a stage. And I could see the back of my shadow. I could see the back of my body, and I could see walking out on a stage and bright lights, but I couldn't see who it was or what it was. And I always said, I'm going to speak to people. I want to inspire people. I want to do something to change people's lives. And we had and the first time I got a glimpse of the dream that I had all through when I was young and all through teenage years and even the young 20s, I always thought it would be different than what this looks like. And then I had the opportunity to step out on stage and to help lead I've had the opportunity for the last 6 years to speak in front of people, not just online. And my family and I went to Hong Kong to lead an event. And our CEO, I'm pretty sure it was his grandma that passed away. So we were supposed to go over with Brian. We were supposed to help open up Hong Kong and help lead one of the first events over there. And we got on the airplane, and our CEO said, I'm so sorry, I can't come. You guys are going to have to do it. And we were like, what? Like we've assisted in leading an event, but we have not, especially in a different country, we were like, so nervous and so scared. And prior to that, I had spoken in front of thousands of people, but it was always with somebody else. It was always, him pushing us and guiding us. And so my husband and I and one of the doctors showed up, and we did the entire event for 2 days for an incredible group of people. I'm sure there was 1,000+ people in there. And I remember somebody took a picture of me as I was walking out, and it was the picture in my dream. And I remember going, oh my goodness, this is it. Like, I get to do this. So all I want to say is, when you have a dream, when you have a desire, he said, your desires can bend reality. Like, don't give up on something that you want. Right now, you might think it's just fat loss, right? You might think, oh, well, I don't really have a desire. If you don't have a desire, if I were to say, what is a desire in your life you want to go after? And you go, I don't know. I would say to you, if you did know what you wanted in life, if you had something deep down in your soul that maybe could become a reality, what would it be? I didn't know that my dream as a young girl and as a teenager and a young adult would look like this. And I didn't know that someday I would be walking on a stage in Hong Kong doing something that we had no idea we could even do, and that picture and that dream would come to pass. I actually thought it would be like missions when I was younger. God's funny, isn't he? But I will tell you, your dreams can become a reality, but it's not going to just be sitting and wishing and hoping and just hoping and thinking, oh, some people have luck and I don't have luck. I don't believe in luck. I believe in hard work. I believe in consistency. I believe in time, effort, and energy that you put into something that will get you to that luck moment that you think is, right? When you look at other people's stories, right now it's fat loss. You might look at somebody's before and better picture. And you might go, oh, they had it easier than me. They were luckier than me. They had a better circumstances than me. No, you don't know somebody's story, especially online. So when I got to speak in Hong Kong, you also could, maybe you would have watched us and you would have been like, oh my goodness, they did it. They did incredible. But you also didn't see the 2 years prior of us getting on stage and fumbling and us getting on stage and like sweating profusely and having some really hard coaching. You know, I would do something and then it would really not be great. And I would have to, talk to the people that were coaching me, and I would have to take what I did, own it, and then learn from it and make it better. Right now you are on your journey of probably health and fitness, right? So all of us have different desires in many different areas of our life. Right now, you cannot look at somebody's journey and think they were lucky, that was easier, because you just don't know. You're on your own journey, right? So today you get to have ownership in your own desire of getting healthy. And what does that look like? It's finally going, I'm going to own this. I'm going to take responsibility, and I'm not going to sleep in. I'm not going to let my mind persuade me to eat the donut. I'm going to own this. I'm going to get up. I'm going to make the decisions and the choices that's best for me today. And I'm going to move forward. I'm going to remember why I'm doing this, because I don't want to feel like crap anymore. And I'm going to have a vision of what I want. And I'm going to keep going every single day. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you have an incredible day. If you're reading the book, it's awesome. It's super short, sweet, to the point, easy to read. We're going to be going through Miracle Mornings in June. So grab the book from Amazon, Miracle Morning. In fact, what did I do with that book again? Did I show you guys already? Keep losing it. I'm going to show you it, and then I'll let you go. So Miracle Morning is going to be the book in June. I do not have the book here, so I cannot mail it to you. You have to go get it yourself. It's on Amazon, and here is the... this book is really great, by the way. We're probably going to do this one in July, but I was thinking about it. You guys, I have so many books in my house. So many books. I wonder what I did with it. I don't know. I just pick them up and read all of them depending on how I feel. It's super bright out. Oh, I found it. Here's the book we're doing in June. So if you want to grab it, here it is. Oh, sorry. Here it is. Can you see it? This is the June book. You can get it on Amazon or at a bookstore or, I don't know, wherever. So grab it. There's so many books I would love for you to read. I wish you would all read all of them. But anyways, that's what we're doing. I hope you have a great day. Let me know when you have any questions about food or health or fitness or anything at all. I'm here to help, and I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.